What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, folks, we are talking about cheating. Now, before the YouTube haters come at me, no, I'm not talking about YouTube, so relax with your comments right now. I play by the rules here, but a place where I didn't necessarily play by the rules was high school. While it wasn't just high school, it was elementary school too, And I also can't talk about like more current events because, I'm still kind of enrolled, so I don't know if that's gonna get me in trouble or something. I'm pretty sure everyone cheats in school. It's a pretty common occurrence. There's two types of students, there's those who cheat and there's those who lie. Anyways, it started back in grade 1 or 2. I've always had the mindset that I want to work harder and not smarter. Wait, no. I've always had the mindset that I want to work smarter and not harder. It wasn't like I was a bad student, but I wanted the best grade possible with minimal effort. I graduated high school with a 93 average, so I'm pretty sure the mindset worked out for me. Anyways, that's besides the point. Like I said, my first cheating started in grade 1 or 2. My first memory of cheating was during a math test. I was pretty good at math and still am, but on this test in particular, there was one question at the end that was really tricky. Tricky for a grade 2 student at least. The teacher told us no calculators are allowed on the final question. I'm like, man, that's BS, man. I want to get 100 on this test. So yeah, me being the sneaky kid that I was, I had a calculator in my desk. By chance, I didn't know that she was going to say this, but by chance I had a calculator in my desk. So on that final question, I did some sneaky calculation in my desk and got the answer right. It turns out that I was the only person to get 100 on that test, beating everyone who played by the rules. Not gonna lie, I did feel bad for that one girl who was clearly smarter than me, but got the question wrong because she listens to the teacher. I'm sure she's doing fine now, so I'm sure that hasn't halted her life at all. But yay me for ruining her highest test score streak. From there on out, I don't have any recollection of cheating until grade 7. I was a good student until I figured out the system. Basically, we had this teacher for history who would give us a debrief of every test, the day before the test. So the day before the test, he would pull a folder with all the test papers and pull one out and read us the type of questions that will be on the test. After he was done, he would put the paper back in the folder and then leave it on his desk. So then here comes me, the sneaky kid. I would wait until recess started, and once it started, I would head back inside and go in the classroom. Luckily, the door wasn't locked, so I was able to get in. If the door was locked, man, my plan would be scrap. My plan would be absolutely destroyed. I would walk in the dark room, go to his desk, grab one test paper, and shove it in my bag. I would then be a ninja and sneak out of the class like it wasn't there. I don't know why no one else thought of this. Maybe because I had the biggest balls back in the day, but I'm the only one who ever thought of this. The silver lining of this all was that I would actually learn something by doing this, because I went home and studied the test paper and actually memorized all the answers. So yeah, my way of studying wasn't traditional, but hey, we're all different, right? The next story of cheating officially certified me as the cheater of the year, okay? Not the greatest title it has, but I'll give props to myself. I forgot to mention, but throughout the history of my school life, I was never caught cheating once, That's a pretty good achievement for a kid. I guess they say you learn from your mistakes, right? So that's probably why I kept doing it, because I was never caught. Anyways, in high school, I took accelerated summer courses. Pretty much this means I would do a class for the next year, during the summer. I did this to make my semesters easier so I didn't have to try as hard during the year. Like I said, it goes back to the main point that I like to make things easier for myself. But these summer courses were tough, man. Anyways, the cheating happened when it came to the final exam. The final exam was an in-class written essay. Lucky enough for me, they gave us the topic the day before the exam, so I was able to go home and think of the ideas before the exam. But that's not how I cheated. I don't know what the teacher was thinking, but this only sparked ideas in my head. Basically, these exams were written on these long pieces of paper, so the day before the exam, I took some of these papers home with me. That night, I wrote my whole essay and brought it to school with me the next day. I would go to class early and shove it in my desk. When the teacher handed out the test papers, I would do a little swap, why not? So then I would sit at my desk for 2 hours pretending to write while I had the whole I had the whole exam already written in my desk. So while everyone else fractured their hands from writing nonstop, I just sat there doing nothing. Now once again, I don't claim to be the best student, but I always look for the easiest route. I don't know if it's a fault in my personality or something, but hey, it got me through school. This video might make me look like a serial cheater, but I promise you I'm really not. I did work hard during school and that's why I got good grades. But sometimes I didn't want to put in the effort to study, so sometimes I had to do a little cheating, man. But everyone does it, right? Hopefully none of my teachers see this and get mad at me. I have other stories, but I probably shouldn't talk about them right now. Anyways, guys, if you have made it to the end of the video, please leave a like. If you have any stories for yourself, leave it in the comments, man. We can see how everyone's a cheater. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'll be continuing to, work smarter and not harder, because that's how I roll around here. See ya.